Hello, this is Gary with Helicopter Ground. I'm back with a short presentation involving the remote pilot responsibilities when faced with an in-flight emergency. In an in-flight emergency requiring immediate action, the remote pilot in command may deviate from any rule of this part to the extent necessary to meet that emergency. Each remote pilot in command who deviates from a rule under paragraph A of this section must, upon request of the administrator, send a written report of that deviation to the administrator. When a remote pilot does experience an in-flight emergency, the pilot may take any action to ensure that there is not a hazard to other people or property. For example, if during a flight the small unmanned aircraft experiences a battery fire, the remote pilot may need to climb the small unmanned aircraft above 400 AGL to maneuver to a safe landing area. In this instance, a report will need to be made only if asked to do so by the FAA. No later than 10 calendar days after an operation that meets the criteria of either paragraph A or B of this section, a remote pilot in command must report to the FAA in a manner acceptable to the administrator. Any operation of the small unmanned aircraft involving at least, and these are things that have to be reported to the FAA per Part 107.9. Serious injury to any person or any loss of consciousness or damage to any property other than the small unmanned aircraft unless one of the following conditions is satisfied. The cost of the repair, including materials and labor, does not exceed $500. The fair market value of the property does not exceed $500 in the event of total loss. So to recap this lesson, we know that there are certain responsibilities for the pilot in command of the small unmanned aircraft. The pilot in command must make quick decisions to protect personnel and property, even if it calls for violating the restrictions and limitations posed by Part 107. And we know that there are certain circumstances which may require the remote pilot in command to make a report to the FAA. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.